Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Today's title is State of Mind and How to Change It. State of Mind and How to Change It. So we'll wait for people to get on here. As soon as I see some of the first people jump on, we'll go ahead and get started. I want to make sure that Facebook is populating it and spreading it to all my followers, which, by the way, I believe that you can be a friend, but I also believe that you can follow on Facebook. And if you do, just like you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can do notifications. And so you'll always get my new videos that are coming out. Hello, amazing Melody. I love and appreciate you. Hi, Pam. Hi, my lovely wife, Terry. Hi, Jennifer. Hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, Peter. Good evening to you. Afternoon for us. And hi, John. How you doing? So again, the title today is State of Mind and How to Change It. Now, one of the unique things is funny. I was yelling out to my wife and I said, listen, when I say state of mind, what do you think? And she said, crazy. When I said to myself, what do I think of first when I think state of mind? The first thing that I think of is you got to have a New York. I'm going to change to a New York state of mind. So again, you can look this up on Google. I tell you guys all the time that I just jump on. Hi, Dustin, Eric, Junez, Craig. How you doing, Craig? Nicholas, Kai, Zoltan. Hello, Zoltan, from Hungary. And I seen you guys had a great big meeting over there and I don't know, Slovenia or something. So congratulations to you guys. So the first thing is state of mind. A lot of people will reach out to me all the time and they'll say, I'm confused, I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm angry, I'm mad, I'm sad. Also, I'm happy, I'm joyous, I'm excited. All these different states of mind. And right now, just to be always transparent with everyone, our company yesterday had a pretty exciting day. That's why I didn't do a video yesterday. But we launched a whole new back office, all new tools, plus a new product, FFX. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you to this video if you have any interest in making money from using a product. Wow, hun, write that down. Making money from using a product. Would you be interested in making money by using a product? There you go. And so, but not to get off track, when they launched this new back office, even when they first sort of wanted to share with us a teaser of a video, it's like, I just seen people lose their minds, lose their state of mind. It was like, oh my God, it's not working. Oh my God, it's not working. Oh my God, it's not working. I keep trying to click on the page. I'm refreshing, and I don't see anything. Well, then guess what? While you're in that state of mind, being anxious, being a little irritated, then it always ends up being worse. And you guys will laugh when I tell you this because it happens all the time. So then all of a sudden someone does another post, right? And it says, oh my God, that's one of the best videos I've ever seen. It made me emotional. It made me cry. And people are going, oh my God, the website looks so awesome. So while you got one whole Telegram post, you got people that are in emotions with joy and gratitude and excitement about the future and how this is going to be a game changer in the world of marketing. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And a whole nother group of people that are on the urge of killing themselves. It's not working on my phone. It's not working on this browser. I'm changing cookies. I'm changing cache. My links don't work anymore. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. And one of the things that I thought was so unique about Josh and Jenna doing this video on the new back office is at the very end, they said, let us set expectations. Realistic expectations. And what they said is they said, listen, this is going to take over the weekend. We wanted to, launch on Friday afternoon. We wanted to tell you about the incredible back office, but all the population, get this, Terry will love this message, that right now, only 40% of all the benefits, 40% of all the things that the back office can do, it's only been 40% loaded. And so it sort of reminds me back in the day when you wanted to download, or sometimes we get really, really frustrated. We're watching a movie, through streaming, and all of a sudden it stops and it starts doing the winding thing. And you're like, for the love of God. And then it starts up and you sort of make this sigh. Oh, okay, now it's finally going. And then all of a sudden it starts slowing down and stopping again. In the old days, because I'm 60, we used to call that downloading. You know what I mean? There was times in my life where I took a below 10-minute video and loaded it to Google video before YouTube. And sometimes it would take me in a 10-minute video, it would take me, oh my God, 15, 16 hours. Arthur, you're saying it exactly, man. It's like, sounds like a fax machine. And you're like, oh my Lord, look at this thing, And I even seen a funny commercial one time, or a video, where the guy actually put a stick on a rotating fan. And then he put the stick and taped it to the top of the mouse, because you wanted to make sure that your laptop or your computer didn't go to sleep while it was downloading this video. So the reason for this video is to understand that you have the ability to change your state of mind. You have 1,000%. So I'll never forget when Terry and I went to a 5-day seminar. Oh my God, probably 30 years ago, because she was pregnant with Matthew, and he just turned 30. So just a little over 30 years. And I remember this guy saying this phrase. And when he said it, my first response, my first state of mind is that phrase is not true. That phrase is not true. And here's what he said. If you're consistently saying, oh my God, this person makes me feel this way. When this person does this thing, they make me mad. When this person does this thing, they irritate me. Or when the government does this thing, I'm going to go bananas. When you start allowing, listen closely, when you allow things, situations, events, people have control over your state of mind, there's another phrase you need to understand. You are out of control. So we've always heard, oh my God, that person's out of control. They're out of control because we consistently allow people to jerk us around and change our state of mind. And it's like, wow, I'm guilty. So when I first heard it, I knew that there was people that irritated me. My sons, when they got a little older, they were in martial arts, and Matt and Kyle used to sit on the couch and while we were watching a movie, and they would crack their knuckles. And I was like, can you stop that? It's like, my wife would laugh at me. My sons would look at me like, what the hell's wrong with you? And it was like, listen, that bothers me. That's not their problem. That's my problem. And because of programming, I had to start asking myself, where am I getting these triggers? So it was like we couldn't even go out and have a nice meal out to eat because my boys would look at the menu. Where does this programming come from? Listen closely. Make sure your eyes are not bigger than your stomach. And the kids would order, and then they would order, and sometimes they wouldn't eat it all. And then I had to say some stupid comment like, do you know there's kids that are starving in Ethiopia? Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to put the food in a Federal Express envelope and send it to them? So me mentally, I was going, why? Why first can I control? Why can't I stay in control with my emotions? But secondly, what triggers this? Why do I think that way? Why do I feel that way? And that's when you start really working it down to find out why does everything irritate me? Why does everyone that's on the road make me mad? Why does, everyone always upsetting me? Why is everyone, flipping out? They're not. You're flipping out. So I just want you to understand and be aware if there's anything that I wish that I could give everyone that watches this video live or recorded, is I wish I could just go in and show you how simple it is to change your state of mind, to immediately change your state of mind. Because when you practice that, why this video is not only with all the new incredible changes that My Daily Choice is doing, but also, what's all happening in the world. There's people that every day and every week and every year of their life, every year of their life for years has been ruined because they don't know how to change their state. Does that make sense to you guys? So let me give you a couple of neat examples. We all have the ability to change our state of mind. You can get up in the morning, you can be in a bad mood, usually because you didn't do your ritual. You didn't do your morning ritual. And now what you're doing is you're sort of letting things control. You don't have a plan. And phase 5, in phase 6 of the 6-phase meditation, you don't have a ritual that you do. You haven't created consistency and habit. And so what you do is you allow an email or a text or someone that called you from a telemarketing firm, and you're all upset because there's people that are spamming on internet, and you won't use social media because people keep asking you for money, or they keep asking you for a date, or if you want to get married and they say things appropriate, or God forbid them that they actually try to share what their business is about. You see what I mean? And so what it does is it constantly keeps shifting our state of mind, and then we don't realize it, and in a matter of seconds, it feels like the whole day went by. And as soon as the whole day went by, we lost another day of consistency and production and productivity because we allowed things to get us out of the state of mind. Hi, Gwen. It's like so true. Hey, Fahad, I see Craig's on here. Crystal, Grace, thank you very much for getting on here. Pam, Thelma, is that right? Billy's child. Great. So to close this up, let me show you some techniques. First of all, is you'll see a video. All you got to do is go to youtube.com/Robert Hollis. You'll be able to see a video. You can put it in the search window, the magnifying glass once you're on my channel, and just put in there, ritual. You know what I mean? And I spell it RICH, / or whatever it is, UAL. So you want to be able to get a ritual to put you in the right state of mind at the beginning of the day, so that you're in control. You start out in control. And what you do is you just become aware. Like I said, if I could do everything for people here, I would just like you to be aware that you're allowing things to get you out of control, that you're getting things to pull you out of the zone, we call it. There's an incredible movie out there, animated movie called The Soul. And we get pulled out of our zone, our soul, our space, or other words are, we get pulled away from force, so, and in Star Wars, they talk about the force, or Abraham Hicks talks about the source, the vortex. You got to know when you're in it, and you got to realize what takes you out of it. You get that? And so the practice is not only getting in it, but getting out of it. How I do it, I always love listening to meditation. I always love listening to something that has to do with something that can put me back in the state. Maybe it's a song, like I said, I'm in a New York state of mind. That sounds like a Billy Joel song, I think. And I don't know, but it's like, it's a whole concept of you having the ability to do it. The next thing is toxic people in my house. Guess what? That you can change that. You can easily not allow those people to get you. And so it doesn't make a difference. In fact, I'm going to go on a tangent here really, really quick, Nancy. By you being aware that you call them toxic and toxic people have the ability to change your state of mind, allows it to happen. So you got to go, nah, I'm in control of this. So another thing, of course, is gratitude. Whenever I need to change my state, and when MDC and Josh and all of them shifted everything, did my site go in immediately? No, it didn't. And I sort of giggled because people that are in control really have a funny laugh at people that are out of control. And if you don't believe me, that's why there's reality TV. Because we get to watch a couple of people flip out, flip over tables, throw drinks in people's faces. They just go bananas. And then we get to say, well, I'm not totally in control, but for the love of God, I'm not that out of control. And so what you got to do is, when I couldn't log in, I just went, listen, immediately I go into gratitude. I start thinking and saying out loud what I'm grateful for. I think that we're a few thousand away from My Daily Choice in the last 4 years, paid us over, $3.7 million. Now there's a report back there that I looked at and I got to see the total income of all the leaders in my group. I'm going like, for the love of, this is amazing. I'm not only in an opportunity that allows me freedom and allows all this wonderful stuff to happen to my family, but look at all the lives that this company is changing. How Josh and Jenna just happen to be ahead of the curve all the time. They always catch these products at perfect timing to create a trend. So, we go into stratosphere with momentum. They put these promotions together. Guess what? Our app on our phone, the back office, the system that does all these new things, it's free. They don't charge for it. So immediately what I do is, whether it's my wife or my kids or maybe some affiliates that are in my organization, I got to get my mind in the right place. I got to get my state of mind to just say, listen, what are you grateful for? What is the wonderful things that are happening? And you can do that anytime. The last one I'll share with you is a song. There's a song or a movie that I guarantee you that once you hear it, you can hear the first couple, name that tune. I can name that tune in 3 notes, right? And as soon as you hear them, it changes your state. Maybe it's a picture. Maybe it's a video clip. Maybe it's a movie. But there's something that each and every one of us has that has touched us on a deep emotional aspect. It's called C, a significant emotional event. And we're able to hear a song. We're able to, watch a movie or a clip or something, a picture, and it immediately changes and puts us in that state of mind. For those of you that are not Star Wars fans, I apologize for this, but it's in every movie that deals with the hero's journey. And the whole hero's journey is about, he's using a computer and he's trying to kill the Death Star. And all of a sudden he hears this quiet little voice, Luke, use the Force. And he clicks a button and it takes off the scope and the electronic way of hitting it. And everyone's freaking out. This is going to be the last shot, the last countdown, the last seconds in the game. And guess what? He's letting go and he's getting in the zone. or as they called it in Star Wars, the Force. And of course, I'm not spoiling the movie for everyone. I think you've seen it anyway. But he hits the shaft, the bomb blows up, the Death Star's gone, and it's not going to kill every planet in the world now. So it's just really, really important to know those things that can change your state of mind. And last thing, if there is something like Jessica says, something that can really immediately change your state of mind, put you in that mood of smiling or bouncing around or being energetic, wouldn't it be okay to start your day with that? Wouldn't it be okay to listen to it a number of times during the day? I do. I love listening to the music from Abraham Hicks that she had created that has all her positive affirmations in it. And I can't click on it without immediately going into a positive state of mind. One part of the audio is you haven't even lived your best days yet. You haven't even gotten close to experiencing the wonderful things that this world in your life has to store. I'm looking so forward to tomorrow. I'm looking so forward to this year. I'm looking so forward to the years ahead. And then there's the other guys. I don't know if, that talk about the glory days. I think that's Bruce Springsteen. And it's like, the only time they're talking about is the best days were the glory days. A couple of years in their life that they consistently keep experiencing through their mentality, because right now sucks and it's only going to get worse. So you have the ability to change your state of mind. I tell you to do it. I believe in you. I know you can. Put little sticky notes around to remind you have control of your state of mind. And then you like the six faculties, the six faculties, you just got to practice it. You got to recognize it. And as soon as you recognize it, immediately take the time to jump in and change your state of mind. So Dana, author, Jazeth, Craig, Melody, all of you, thank you so much for jumping on here. Sarah, I appreciate you all. And please do me a huge personal favor. Share this with everyone you know that needs to learn that they can control their state of mind. And I love and appreciate you, like I said. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. I believe in you. I know you can do this. If we did, you can. See you tomorrow at noon Pacific. Bye for now.